Hello and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. And in today's video, first of all, I would like to say for anyone who got into the trade around about here, congratulations. Well done, guys. You have all made profits from here, rising up all the way to 0.018. Pat yourselves in the back. You have all done well for holding for the longest before we made this an incredible move to the upside. However, just as I said it in my last video, that once we do tap out from around about this region, not even hitting 2 cents just yet, that we could see a lovely opportunity making our way back down into this area there so we can reaccumulate more before we move even bigger moves to the upside. Now guys, you can find all that out in this video and I'll show you exactly how I would look to trade or even to hold this. So guys, do me all a favor before we do so, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, so let's roll the intro. Hello guys, first of all, if you look at Jasmy for the day, that we are currently down by 17%, but remember guys, this is a very healthy move to the downside. Reason why, as we see here, for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 days, we've been going up and up and up and up without any pullback. So this pullback is extremely healthy guys, so don't get panicky, do not worry at all. This was one of the two moves that I was heavily expecting. So that means if you were to enter a trade going down from here, what or how about would you go about this? Very simple. Go down to a lower time frame. You can either go for the hourly or the 4-hour chart. If you were a an intraday trader, is very simple. All you got to do is wait for confirmation of us to head down. So once we saw this move here, this engulfing red candle, that would have been a nice entry to head to find a way going back down. And as we can see, we're finding a level of support. This could be a nice level of support. Reason why? Because this is the first green red candle that we've seen on the 4-hourly charts. So that means even if you do tap here, that could be a nice entry to enter so we can possibly go back up to the upside, but we still need to see how we react in this area here before we jump into any kind of trade. Reason why? Because as we were going down, we were kind of turning into like a half, like a circle shape almost. It's like almost like a J formation there, but instead of complete the J formation, it just went completely down, which is kind of expected because if you look to your left, we see nothing but green there. Again, it's just invalidation. So what do we do from here? So from here, if I was you guys, I would hang it tight, only because we want to see how this candle on the 4-hourly ends. But it looks like that we are more than likely we're going to head down further to the downside. If we do break this zone over here, then we could be looking much lower, at least around about here. But what I'll do right now, just to make the chart look more simplistic for everyone who's watching it, we're going to remove everything so we can see from a naked chart. Alrighty then guys, let's bring out a couple of lines and just so we can be following each other. So first of all, let's get the horizontal line, and this is like the major area of breakout. Now it looks like that if I bring out the arrow, that we are more than likely to head back down. How far down, we're not quite sure yet. We'll still have to see how the chart plays out before we look for a possible entry to the upside or to the downside. So for now, I wouldn't look to jump in at all. If you are holding a trade over here, that means if I was you, I would be looking to take at least some profit out and keep the rest in there. So if we do come back down here, you can re-enter. So we should be able to go parabolically back up to the upside, and that would be once again an amazing trade to be had. So right now, there's no shilling, there's no pushing you guys into believing that we're going to do a crazy move right now, because it looks like we are following Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto space of heading back down. So we are currently 18% on the downside, most likely more even further. But guys, as I mentioned in my previous video, I am going to start doing a Skype or Zoom face-to-face on a one-to-one basis. If anyone likes to learn how to trade, or to hodl or to swing trade. Obviously, one of my favorite methods of trading, it would be either of the ones I've just mentioned, but most importantly, I'm going to help you to trade properly as a proper session will run on a demo account. Reason why? By doing everything on a demo, which means we need to get some consistent, good, profitable trade, which you can learn from a live demo account. So that is one and only once we were able to establish, what trading style you are, and whether you are swing trader, intraday trader, or even for hodling, for me to teach you and to train you and how you can do so. And I've got a lovely low amount of fees. It's actually just one fee. It will cost you approximately around about $20 or even 25, depending on the length of the training. I would, to be honest, I think an hour training session would be long enough. And then what we can do, we can actually get you, firstly, do a Skype or a Zoom call so we could do the 1 hour session. That 1 hour session will cover $25 where I can teach you guys on how to do everything on a demo account. That way, we can once again just identify what style of trading you want so we can start making some real decent progress. Secondly, it doesn't take that long for you to learn. All the most important thing is to figure out what is your trading appetite. Once we establish that, I've got an idea actually. We can actually do like a Discord or like a Telegram group where you all can join in for free afterwards. So that way we can actually keep in touch, up to date. I'll be posting regular trade calls, but most importantly, show my setups and what I believe is going to happen with any future charts ahead. That way, I think it'd be a fantastic learning curve for everyone to follow. You'd be consistent basis as well on a day to day. That way, you'd be at least properly informed and up to date with how to trade, but most importantly, knowing how to use your risk management because that is seriously important. But not just that, but also to get you sort of thinking outside the box and keeping to a structure. That is the most important ways for you to succeed in trading. Otherwise, if you're hodling, I've got just an idea that can actually help you to maximize it in your holding portfolio as well. So I hope you all do find that useful and informative. This Jasmy looks like we might be going further down, but then again, we'll have to wait and see what happens here. And most importantly, guys, we're not here to predict the charts, we're here to react. So let's wait until we react around about this zone. If we are going further to the downside, then that could be a possible trade that we can take to go even further down before we look to bounce back up to make a bigger move to the upside. So I hope you find this useful and informative. Watch out for my next video where we're going through exactly how I can teach you how to trade and where you can start subscribing or even signing up to a Zoom or Skype calls. But a couple of things, guys. Firstly, are you on Zoom or are you on Skype? Leave that in a comment. And then why don't we take this trading crypto journey further to enhance you just before we kick off with a massive bull market. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.